Time for the fun. Time for the fun. From here on out, it gets more fun. So let's just pop this down. We are going to say... Yep, let's come down here and say if we have data and data.length 0 and render line. Autocomplete. Lovely. Pop that down. Const render line. And what we need is we're going to need a helper function for this. So we're going to put it right up here. Const get the path. And we'll say const gap. And we'll call this the x gap. Calculate width. Const gap. Call this the y gap. We're going to get the y max and the y value gap. Let's say let dPath equal an empty string, and then we're going to say data.map item index. We'll say let x is equal to the x margin plus the x gap times the index. So we're kind of following a trend here. Let y equals y max minus item y key. Same thing we do with our circle times y gap divided by y value gap plus the y margin. And we're going to say dPath. Actually, what we need to do first is if it's the first iteration, if index equals z or 0, dPath plus equals, put in some backticks. To start a path in SVGs, we start with the m. And then I'm just going to do an x, a comma, and a y. Else, dPath plus equals L x and y. And then we will return dPath. So here we're going to say const dPath equals get dPath. And we're just going to return. Whoops. Let's put this inside of our function. How about that? Return a path. D is equal to dPath. Stroke width is equal to, we'll just say 1 for now. We need to configure all that stuff. Stroke equals and we'll close our path. We need to add our other, do we add path up here? I don't think we did. Let's add path. Somebody's not happy about something, aren't they? Oh, yeah, missing semicolon. Blah, 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 blah. Well, that's interesting. Seems to be following our lines. but it does not appear that there we go. You know, you think that would be black, but it's white. Oh, I put EEE, sorry. Ha. There we go. There we go. Let's go back here and make these configurable and make this configurable, and then we can look at how to make a curve on this thing. And possibly how to animate it. That would be pretty sweet. That would be very sweet. So let's go and split this. Go to our config. We need something for our radius, circle radius. So line equals 5. We need our line, circle, stroke. We need our line, circle, fill. We'll just keep it red for now. I like the red part. Beautiful. Everybody's still happy. We could do a stroke width. There we go. Now we can collapse that. We need to come back into our path, our stroke width. Copy that, put that right here. And copy that. Put that right here. See what it looks like. Well, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, in the next video, we're going to come back and figure out how we can make these lines curvy.